What does it take for an ordinary Web2 user to onboard to a Web3 game where you can truly own your own asset like Sunflower Land? How much work do we have to put in to ease the process for them so that we can grow this community and ride the wave of the next crypto gaming bull? I mean, the bull is here, right? Right? Hey, my fellow fake online friends, welcome back to another video of Sunflower Land. In this video, I will summarize the latest 50-minute long weekly dev chat for you in less than 10 minutes so that you can spend more time explaining to all your friends that clicking any web page that contains the word Web3 would not explode the device that they use. A quick disclaimer, please note that not all information stated in this broadcast will make it to the final game design, so you should not speculate based on this information. Sunflower Land is a game first, and none of this is financial advice. Before we dive right into it, if you are new here and you don't want to miss out the latest happenings at Sunflower Land, hit that like and subscribe buttons now, and I will do my best to keep you updated. Game initialization speed. If you run into a little glitch this morning while trying to get into the game, it's because Spencer and Craig were working on speeding up the time required to get into the game. Depending on if you're a new user or a returning user, the game could sometimes take up to 1 minute to launch, but with the new changes, it will now be as quick as 11 seconds to get into the game, or possibly faster. I really didn't notice much. I felt like it has always just taken a few seconds for me to load. Well, according to the data, around 20% of new players who wanted to try the game did not or could not follow through the process of starting the game. This could be because of the long initial loading time or blockchain errors, and the team has made changes to improve both these aspects, which should help onboarding more users. Web2 Login. Now, in the grand discussion of how to onboard more existing Web2 players, or more precisely, how to not freak them out with the whole Web3 or NFT narratives, ordinary Web2 login feature is brought up once again. Now, even though the game already has sequence login option, at the moment, the jargons that appear might still look a bit daunting for common players who are not familiar with NFT or Web3. So the ability to log in with your Google account or even just email address and password should help. Once again, the onboarding process. The Chinese community. Particularly during the bot launch month, September, the metrics on users who actually play the game after arriving on the Sunflower Land landing page appears to be lower in the Chinese community. In other words, more people visited the website and chose not to play the game for some reasons compared to the other regions. The community moderators suspected that it could be a few reasons, including the necessary step to use a VPN in order to download a Web3 wallet, or that sequence login is not available in China. The team will observe if making Web2 login available will change any of that. The wording on homepage. There's been a discussion initiated by community member on whether Sunflower Land homepage should include words like Web3 or NFTs, since the team wants to make the game more approachable for the non-Web3 players. You can check the full discussion on Discord, but in short, the community brought up pros and cons of doing so, and the team agrees that running some sort of A/B testing will be beneficial in the future. PWA. What exactly is PWA? Well, it's the first step to have a native version of the app where you can download from the App Store, because one of the initiatives is to bring PWA back, where push notifications will also be made available with this feature. Players will be able to get alerts, for example, when their crops are ready to be harvested. Well, it does sound like that a full-fledged mobile app is also on the plate for the future. Can you imagine how easy would it to introduce the game to your friend if they can simply download it from their chosen app store? On-hold ideas and initiatives. the team is now more selective on what they will be working on. Some of the ideas that they have come to have been purposely put on hold due to the lack of data that proves their effectiveness. One of those ideas is multi-chain. In the other words, having Sunflower Land also playable not just on Polygon but some other gaming blockchains too. I guess it's a fair question to ask considering that other farming games like Pixels, which has recently migrated to Ronin network, seems to have gained tremendous amount of traction dramatically ever since the migration. While migration is different with multi-chain, the team believes that it is good to observe the effect of other games and make good decisions in the future. Bumpkin Equipment Interface. Alongside with the major initiatives, Spencer is also working on revamping the way your Bumpkin gets dressed and undressed. He has been experimenting it in the background with the multiple mockups created by a community designer, and we can expect to see that goes live in the coming weeks. Plaza Username. A side quest for Craig is working with the community developer Sakol on the username feature for players. You can check the GitHub link of this initiative for more details. I will drop the link down below. Guild Game Conference. Exciting news, the team will have a booth at the YGG conference happening in Manila on 18 to 25th November. It is a known fact that not just Sunflower Land, but overall in the blockchain gaming scene, Philippines has been occupying a significant part of the community. I will also place this event's link down below so that those of you who are near Manila can surprise the Sunflower Land team with your visit. So it sounds like when it comes to game development, the team is relying on a lot of real-time data nowadays instead of just going with the community feedback or their own gut feelings. And for the most part, I really want to applaud their decision to focus on the new users onboarding experience, because without new users, who will pump my back and become my exit liquidity? I mean, making the game effortless and fun for new players is the right thing to do to grow a game. Yep, that's what I mean. If you want to listen to the full recording, you can head to Discord to do that. Thanks to the community manager Decole for recording it. Meanwhile, if you find this video helpful, please remember to hit that like and subscribe buttons before YouTube autoplays one of my fantastic videos next for you. I will see you in the next video.